What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see.
Strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club. What? All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm smoking up.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make it fight. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Oh, and a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, 49ers. Kittle is the man in motion. On the ground, here's the rookie out of Arkansas. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Brings up second and
stick with him again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Outside. Ready? Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Off the play fake. Purdy. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 17 yards on that connection. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
That is a big gain for the 49ers. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Kittle is the man in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Real.
They run the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Niners are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. We are through 1. 10-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
San Francisco.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And As we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way. This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And the 49ers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
San Francisco.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 180. Stop.
On first down is Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On second down, Baker. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State and Mecca Bucca. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. Up. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 4.
Alert, alert. Good. 180.
To throw is Mayfield. This one complete to Campbell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Hurry, 180. Run. Hey, alert 33. Scott.
Here's Mayfield. Pass pulled in by Irvin. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
This one caught at the 4. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Cougar 19!
This looks like a design run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
20! Up, Johnson! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
What's up?
Throwing is Baker. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Get set! Get set!
His drive will start on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third and short. Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. They'll come up here, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Get set! Get set!
First and 10. Purdy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown. 49ers. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
2nd and 10.
Regular. 180. What's up?
Now Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
King. Hey, 180.
Throwing is Mayfield. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Point it right. What's up?
They'll go. Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
50. What's done?
Mayfield to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And will be forced out of bounds. A very short game.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they have this one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
3rd down and 9.
Good. 220. Regular. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And a 1st down.
Kings.
1st and 10 at the
Hey,
41-yard
133.
line.
Run. Watch out.
Now Mayfield. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Watch out.
On the ground, it's Irving. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 7.
Hey, alert 33.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2.
180. Up. Point it right. Run. Pistol. Watch out.
Baker to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
On the play. That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Alert.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
King. Done.
Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this 2nd half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as he gets up past the 35.
1st down, San Francisco.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, 49ers.
Get set. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Another carry for the running back. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll go with him again. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
Will line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 31, Buccaneers 8. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This taken at the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Regular. Real. Run.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's Orton, open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Point it right. Watch out.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Regular. Real. 180. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. That's a pickup of 18. And will set up a very manageable 2nd and 2.
2nd down at the 17.
Here's Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up
Hurry,
3rd
hurry.
and 1.
Boys, you got this. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's up?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Cotton. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Hey, Cotton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucks will try for 2.
The Bucks will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's moving. What's up?
They'll go with the run, and Irving. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get this complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Buccaneers 37-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy again. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. His extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Regular. One second. Hey, 180. Hey, alert 33. Hurry. Up.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
On the play. To Devin Cole.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
The 47-yard line.
Run. Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hurry up! 180! Pistol. Watch out!
To throw is Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Regular.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Point it right. Hey, alert! Watch out!
Baker to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the Niners' 27-yard line.
Real. Watch out!
Mayfield exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Moving to his right. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Giamador Lenoir.